It's a retro versus video, and today we're going to be looking at the first level of Streets of Rage, Streets of Rage 2, and Streets of Rage 3. So, Streets of Rage. Let's do this. Skip the intro. Get straight into character select. 3 characters. Axel and Blaze. Axel and Blaze actually feature in all of the Streets of Rage. Adam kind of only really, as a playable character, only really features in Streets of Rage. So I usually play Axel, but I'm going to go with Adam. He doesn't get much screen time. So we'll give him his spotlight. Right, so A, special attack, B is normal attack, and C is jump. Oh, this is good. Oh, the sound, the audio. So this was the first game that I played on Mega Drive that made me feel like I was in the arcades. It's so great. I love how all the shops are selling what appear to be disco lights. That or the view on the other side is awesome. The reflections in the roof there in the car, looks pretty cool. So the couch co-op in this game is also great. So you could, see if we can do it, you could walk into the characters, grab them, and you could throw them to your partner, or they could stand there and punch them, but you have to be careful just in case you got punched. We'll do a special move in a minute as we get towards the end. Destructible objects for health, and some of these had special pickups, so you could grab extra lives, and you could grab extra special moves. Let's see if I can get this bottle and glass these guys. No, I'm doing terrible. Has the bottle gone? Oh yeah, I can only drop it twice. Let's get this guy here. It's great, every punch felt awesome in this game. Let's see if we can do a jump over the top here and throw him. It's brilliant. Come on. Let's see what we've got in here. Nothing like being hit around the head with an iron pipe. We could probably roll with this iron pipe for the whole of the game, or not. I'm dead already. Right, let's try this special move. For the police, who naturally have a rocket launcher. Guess that was the 90s way of solving crime. Right, let's see what we've got in here. Another apple. So the jump in this was pretty strong as far as I can remember. I don't remember it being that difficult. I don't think I died. I don't think I lost a life on the first level. I'm just getting too old. The ABC shop in the background there. Kids learning. Doesn't even have a doorway. Can't get in. Actually, I've not noticed that. Not one of the shops have a doorway. How are you supposed to get in? Or maybe around the side there? Maybe the artists back in the 90s didn't think of things like that. Ooh. Double dragon moment there. They missed a trick there. They should have had the double dragon car in the background. Let's get rid of her. Knife her. Can you throw the knife in this one? Let's get this first. Let's see if we can throw the knife. No, I don't think we can throw the knife. We can do backwards kick. Oh, sweet. Let's deal with her. Oh, Christ, she got me there. So we've got a little foreground parallax going on here with the street signs, some of the bushes. Kind of nice. knife. Right, end of level boss. Now I think if I jump at this guy, he kind of phases in and out. Let's see if we can jump at him, see if he does that. Oh, he doesn't. Maybe that's Streets of Rage 2 does that. We're absolutely destroying him here. Considering I lost my life to some of those earlier guys, this guy's pretty easy. One more hit, one more hit, one more hit. Let's see if we can get him with a suplex. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Suplex. Oh, shit. Okay, well we got a special. Let's just, I want to finish him with the suplex though. Yes! Awesome. So, that's the first round of Streets of Rage 1. Let's go try Streets of Rage 2. So, next up, Streets of Rage 2. I think this is probably most people's favourite. Let's see if its round 1 is better than the original. So we lose Adam, but we get Adam's brother Skate, and we got Max. And look at these sprites, they're amazing. Such a jump up in quality. Right, I'm definitely playing Axel in this one. He's my absolute favourite character. Track, the soundtrack's amazing. They've added doors. Streets of Rage 2 has doors. Look at the sprites. The sprites are way bigger, and the detail in them is amazing. And look at the foreground stuff. We've got a lot of foreground parallaxing going on here. I wonder what you can get in the rim shop. Has no doors. Oh yeah, I remember these guys. Yellow and red signal. So B is attack as usual, and A is special. A is different now, so whereas before we had policemen with rocket launchers, we kind of got the bespoke special move per character. So with Axel, we've got, if you walk into someone and press A, you've got this awesome punch combo. If you just stand still, you get like a dragon punch. But Axel has had the move called the grand upper that we could use. So if you double tap and press attack, you do the grand upper. And you can pretty much just play the whole game doing this. It was so powerful. And then the jumps were better. So like this jump, we get 2 kicks on it, the standing jump. Let's try this if we do. If we do a standing jump with 2 kicks, you can get 2 kicks on people. It's really powerful. So 50% of his health off. Let's see if we can do it. Oh well, we'll grand upper him instead. Right, yep, destructible stuff. But we're going in and out of the environment now, whereas before we were just going along sideways. And we're kind of moving through the streets as well, rather than just kind of the same tiled environments. We start to go to new areas in the city, which is really cool. Look, another door. Door tech had moved on since Streets of Rage 1. We also got this really nice thing along the top here. We've got this energy bar for all the bad guys, which is awesome. We can also throw stuff. So you can do that one in the original, or at least I don't think you could. Let's grab this iron pipe. Oh! They've improved that sound effect. It's like one of those amazingly satisfying sound effects, like Indiana Jones's gun. It's just amazing. Just crack that over his skull. Oh, extra life. Knife crime rampant in the Streets of Rage 2. Yeah, I mean it's a huge improvement in every way. Graphically, gameplay feels tighter, but still Streets of Rage. And I think the thing that helps is the special moves. They're really, really, really nice. And each character's got some great special moves. Max has some awesome ones. He's got these big, powerful special moves. And the detail in the characters now is phenomenal. Let's just see if we can get these guys to hold off for a bit. So again, here's this environment here. So we've gone from the Streets of Rage, which is very similar to the original, and then we moved to the back streets, and now we're just outside a bar as well. And check out this character. You can see his dog tags on him as he moves around. The rips in his jeans. It's just so well done. So well done. The team done such an amazing job here. Let's destroy this guy. I'd not noticed he had a skull on his back. Yeah, the detail on this is amazing. Absolutely brilliant. Now there should be a turkey in one of these signs here. Let's grab that. And I think we'll finish this guy with a grand upper if I can get him. Ooh. Yeah, brilliant. Great finish. So the level's way longer than the original one. So we've moved now into the bar. So the scene changes as well. It's just amazing. Well, you can see why a lot of people love this game. And the first one was brilliant, but this is just such a step up. The sprites are taking up at least a third of the screen as well. Absolutely fantastic. Let's get rid of these guys quickly. I can't remember how long this bar section lasts. It's not too long, I don't think. Oh yeah, I'd forgotten about that as well. The jumps that you can do over the top of them. I mean, it's similar to... actually, I think I prefer the jump, the suplex sort of move that you did with the in the original. Where you crack them in their head. What does he do here? He just kind of throws them on their back. Yeah, I think Axel's, or at least Adam's move in the last one, where he kind of jumps over the top and smashes on the head, was better. Got some nice touches here with the light coming down. And the environmental storytelling as well is awesome in this one. Really nice. So it sets up the end boss battle as well. We get a sub-boss. Yeah, we'll just hold her here. Come on. So the last, I think the girl you came across in the first one, she didn't have an electric whip. So this is your first kind of electric whip moment. Let's grand up on her out of the way. Final boss. Look at this. Look at it. It's raining. New environment. I mean, this is a completely bespoke area just for the end boss. Here he is standing there. Let's save that for later. Rips his clothes off. I mean, it's just the quality here is unbelievable. Feels great. Oh, come on, go on, go on, go on. Let's get an area of effect special. Ooh, right in the face. What a great kick. Oh, he's going to take me out, I think. I'll get that special move in, see if we can get the turkey. Right, we'll grand up with this guy as well. Nice. What a great finish. So sweet. So sweet. There you go. That's Streets of Rage 1. Stage 1 complete. So let's move over to Streets of Rage 3. So next up, Streets of Rage 3. This was the final Streets of Rage they've made. They didn't make another one after this. They did some re-releases of the originals. There was a Streets of Rage remake that was a fan-made game. That's amazing. If you haven't played it, try that. And then there was also another remake called Beats of Rage, but again that was a fan project. So, Skate, Blaze and Axel make it over from Streets of Rage 2, and Zan now joins them, so he's on the cover art. Axel, for some reason, has Adam's outfit from Streets of Rage on. Blaze is in white. But let's go with Zan for this playthrough. Skip the cutscene. So I don't think the others had cutscenes when you started up. I think this is the first one that added cutscenes. Right, so we're in a warehouse now. Special move there. I don't know how I feel about it being in a warehouse. It's kind of like the Streets of Rage, not like the Warehouse of Rage. It's almost like door tech was too difficult, and so they decided not to have fronts of buildings anymore. What the hell was that? It looks like I'm pulling the hair off their back. Let's see if I can do that again. What do you have to do? I'm definitely pulling the hair off their back, although I'm spanking them on the back. Let's see if I can get it again. Yeah, I'm pulling the hair off of their back. Take that. Unbelievable. Okay, let's see what the jump move's like. Oh, half an arrow instead of a full arrow. Getting some 90s graphic design in there. Oh, should have kind of attacked there. Actually, let's see what the jump over is as well on that. Let's finish one of these off. Let's try this guy out. I'm not going to be able to see. Come over here. Come over here. Oh, he doesn't do anything. What? No, he must do something. What? That's weak. That's weak. That's really weak. Come on. No, that was alright. That was weak. Come on. Let's see if we can do that again. Ah! He shook him! Oh my god. How did I do that? I want to do the shaking in the air move. Okay, so it doesn't... I don't know if it's just because it's not Axel. This doesn't feel as good as Streets of Rage 2. At least this character doesn't. I mean, his moves... that thing where he was shaking him in the air. Actually, has he got a double tap? Ooh. Okay, that's kind of cool. So it looks like he can move across the screen. Where's the bat? Huh? Okay, the bat's turned into a glowy orb. Let's see what he does with this. Come on. Pull his hair out of his back and hit him with a glowy ball. Can I throw it? No, I can just do a kind of back punch there. Let's see if we can do the back punch here. There we go. Okay. Ooh! That was cool. So I can, if I speed forward, oh, watch out. Man with yellow bullets, they look like foam bullets. Oh, that's kind of cool, turns into a bomb. Ooh! That was awesome as well. So I can double tap and then shoulder barge. If I can get it off. Oh shit. Come on. I'm being hit with foam bullets here. Oh, come on. There we go. That was kind of interesting. I kind of want to do the shaking in the air move again. What do I have to do for that? What? I've lost a life already. Come on, this is a little next video. I'll do that later. Right, looks like we're going out to the harbour front now. I guess this would be the equivalent of going into the bar. Okay. I thought we were going out to the harbour front. Guess not. That was odd. It's not as consistent as number 2. Let's throw this bomb. That's kind of cool. I like how the lighting on the front of his chest and his body. That's kind of cool. There's some nice attention to detail there. Wow, this is going on for quite some time. Last time I could only do it once. But I can't pick these guys up, so I won't be able to do the shake above my head thing. Might be able to pull the hair out of his back. Let's see if I can pull the hair out of his back. No. Can I pull the hair out of the back? Yep, I can pull the hair out of his back as well. It's okay, this character. I don't think the game looks as visually great as the as number 2, and the background definitely. So far, that warehouse was weak. That was really weak. This one's kind of okay, like, but is it a factory or is it outside? Maybe am I outside? That's the inside of the warehouse, is there? I don't know. It feels harder. Ah, here we go. So yeah, I must have been walking outside the warehouses, and now I'm at the harbour's edge. Let's see if I can get these guys off with a kick. Where are they going to come from? Oh, boat. Eat, eat. That's kind of cool. Background's a bit bland compared to 1 and 2. It's nice that you're seeing you're outside, but there's only 2 elements there really. There's no foreground parallaxing going on either. Just stuff in the background. Looks like the backgrounds will change in colour as I move forward each arrow. Another boat with an extra person in it. Look at that there. Oh, actually, I should be able to shake one of these guys. Oh my god, that's so weak. That is so weak. So this guy can pull the hair out of people's backs and shake them above their heads, above his head. Oh dear. Come on. Okay, we should be getting close to the end of the bad guys, the end of the boss now. Ice! Oh look, they've changed the yellow signal and red signal to ice. Scarab. What's the difference between Scarab and Ice? They're the same character, aren't they? It's definitely harder. It's definitely harder. I feel like I've got less house, or my house doesn't go as far, or I'm just not as good. Because I've already died twice in the Streets of Rage. I think the Streets of Rage 2 playthrough, I had a golden extra life. The backgrounds change colour. Yeah, there's no foreground artwork at all here. They had all that really cool stuff that happened in number 2, and even in number 1, like all the fences and even the light that came down from the bars. And then you had the rain. Maybe we'll get something cool with the final boss. With the final boss in this one. Oh, must be near the final. Oh, that's weak. That throw's so poor. Right, I need that. Final life. It's the boat again. It's kind of weak. I mean, maybe once or twice, but what's this now, the 4th time the guy on the boat's come along and drop people off? I kind of just want to jump on the boat and punch the driver. That's got to be it though for bad guy. I mean, this is really bland compared to number 2, and even compared to what? The boat again? How many times are we going to get this boat? This is really lazy. Feels really lazy compared to the amount of detail we got in number 2. It feels really lazy. I've got some background animation going on there with the clouds. Kind of okay. It's not as good as the shops that were selling disco lights in Streets of Rage. Look at my house, that's really low. I think I'm gonna hit continue. Here we go. This must be the final boss. Hey? Okay, so we've got some kind of foreground art now. Now we're in the Streets of Rage. The back streets of Rage. It's kind of cool. Ooh. Looks like we've got a new rework of the woman with the whip. She's still got an electric whip? I don't want to try it. I don't want to see if she has got the electric whip. I'll have to use a continue if I do. We've got a red window above us. Bit odd. I mean, if they'd done this, maybe at the beginning. I mean, it is the Streets of Rage. What's that? Did something come out of the can there? I don't want to wait around to see it again. Did something come out of the can there? You have to watch that in the video again. That's kind of cool. I like that. Is this the second to end of boss? Oh, I just got that token in time. So this guy's from Streets of Rage 2 later on. So these guys, I think, had the... Maybe it was these guys that had the kind of like shadow move if you tried to jump on them. Let's see if I can do it. Right, okay, so he doesn't have it either. But he's absolutely spanking me here. Kind of don't want to use my special move because I've got so little health. Come on. Oh, I think he's going to take me out. He's going to take me out before I even get to the end of... before I kill him. He's going to take me out and force me to continue here, I think. Yeah. Wow. Already continued. Let's carry on with Zan. So definitely harder. Definitely harder than the previous two. Or at least health replenishes faster. Take that. I kind of want to finish him off with a special move, but I don't really like any of this guy's special moves. I like the art effect of the electricity on his chest and everything, but it doesn't feel as satisfying as kind of, well, at the very least Axel's. I'm just wasting health here trying to kill this guy. Come on. I've not got a hit on him at all. I'm just messing around. Oh! This guy is tough. I'm lucky I'm only doing the first level and not full playthroughs. I don't think I'll be able to finish it. Well, there you go. That's the first level of Streets of Rage 3. Little weak, but let's go and review all three and see which one I think at least was the best first level out of all three Streets of Rage. So there you have it. All three Streets of Rage games, the first level of those. Which one did I think was the best? 2 by far. 1 is great. I think 1 really set the scene. There's a great foundation there. It was a lot of fun to play. The first level was kind of short, but had some really cool graphics in there. The characters were cool. The weapons felt good. But number 2 just lifted it to a whole new level. The sprites, the foreground, the narrative in the artwork, the sound effects when that steel bar hit the guy across the head, unbelievably cool. The changes in scenes, that final boss battle with the rain coming down was absolutely awesome. And then number three just feels like they really kind of dropped the ball, like they've not had as big a budget or isn't much time, but you know, it just felt weak all the way through. That starting off in a warehouse, and then going outside the warehouses, and then just walking across that harbour front was just really dull. The scenery was really dull. The fights were boring. The boat just kept on delivering new NPCs for me to fight, and yeah, it just kind of just felt like a bit of a cop out. And then the final boss of the level was just a character from Streets of Rage 2. It just really was weak. They could have done a lot more with that. So best first level of all 3 Streets of Rage has to be Streets of Rage 2. Awesome. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll do another one. Maybe we'll do the final stage of each Streets of Rage to see which has the best final stage.